Hey, Bub, this is Wolverine. You're watching Pro Teaches Noobs. This is OG Vegeta. Let's get the views to over 9,000! This is Ryuk. Watch, like, and subscribe, or die.
Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Here I have with me Steph and Docs.
Hello.
And today we're going over an interesting book. As you guys can see here, The Black Pearl, created by Mark Hamill, of all people.
I know.
And Mark Hamill's a huge comic nerd. I mean, did you know when he worked on The Flash, where he was it was either the trickster or the trickster.
Yeah.
And he was in the last episode of the series. And at the very end, the guy, John Wesley Shipp as the Flash ripped off the rubber ears on the Flash and just tossed them. And Mark went, oh, and he ran over to grab them. That's how big of a fan he was.
That's awesome. He did a good job on that show too.
Proto Joker.
Yeah, exactly. He was very
Proto Harley.
Right?
With a Proto Harley in that last episode.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yep. And of course, he also has done stuff like Comic Book the Movie, which he actually directed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that was a little fan-made mockumentary about the whole point of that one is create a the superheroes and they get a big, huge, dark and edgy reboot. And Mark Hamill plays this one comic nerd who's like the big go-to guy. Grew up with it, loved it, and he wants to, be involved with the movie production because they bring him because he's one of the go-to people, and he gathers up the last surviving relative of the creator who had no idea about any of this stuff, and he feels like I'm gonna bring him around so we can try and coerce the movies to make it more faithful.
Okay.
As opposed to this grim and gritty reboot version, everyone's like, yeah, blood and guts, and instead of a young boy psychic, he has this hot babe of a psychic.
You got to change some things up, right?
Yep. That's something we should go over on the PTN movies.
Oh, yeah? That'd be cool, honestly.
Yep.
I'm excited to do the movies and the games. I think that'll be fun.
Yep. I mean, yeah. So in this one, though, but yeah, let's just dive right in. Basically, I've told you guys before, this is Kick-Ass before Kick-Ass. That's
awesome. It looks very Swamp Thing-esque or Toxic Avenger-esque on the cover.
Yeah, but it's the shadows, of course.
Right. I'm just like that same style.
I remember when he was that young.
Oh, yeah. He was the ladies' man.
I love it. So buy this book. Don't read it in the store and don't even think of stuffing it down your pants. Buy it. I'm really proud of the result. So,
that's awesome.
And we also get special things from Peter David and Bill Mooney. Peter David, best known for the Hulk, and Bill Mooney is also one of those really elevated fanboys because he was the young the young boy in Lost in Space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. The old one or the new one?
No, the old one.
Okay.
And that he eventually became like a huge, fan and person. And he and Peter David worked on Space Cases on Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember that show. I do remember that. Danger Will Robinson.
Right, but Space Cases was on Nickelodeon, and it had the Black Ranger, Power Ranger.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep. But yeah, they helped get this going. With their connections to Mike Richardson from Dark Horse.
Oh,
but yeah,
nice.
Show me a hero and I'll write you a tragedy. So said F. Scott Fitzgerald. But even he could hardly envision the disastrous scene that erupted tonight when a local media stunt exploded into a drunken riot involving thousands. Police have issued an all-points bulletin for a city employee wanting connection to the massive explosion that devastated a beachside apartment building and sparked the melee that has yet to be brought under control. It's him. And many can be held accountable for what happened tonight. But authorities believe it all began in the mind of one lone and lonely individual 4 weeks earlier. Now, here's the case in the of what I was talking about. I'm not going to do a full page, so I don't have to blur it out. But you guys will be able to barely make it out.
Yeah.
Whereas here, you can see the difference.
Yeah, better to censor it.
Yep. Hey, hi, it's me. Leave a message at the beep beep. Hello, it's me. I know you're there, and Luther. And hey, did you listen to Delman today? He's going nuts about his TV show getting canceled. Come on, pick up. It's Steven. Hey, what's up? Be sure to tape Jerry Delman tonight. He's out of control. Says he's going to commit suicide on the air. He'd never do it. He's too. Hang on a second. Yeah, his temperature is 101. Just baby aspirin, okay? Thanks, doctor. I'm going to the store for some aspirin. I don't know. Maybe I'll get dressed and go. You worry too much. I'm already dressed. It'll take 5 minutes. Steven, I'll call you back. Yeah, this guy here is stalking her.
Oh, jeez. Great.
Now that was the whole point of the nudity for him watching it. But I think this is actually better because he's still waiting for her to strip all the way.
Yeah, he's just waiting, being a creep.
Yep. Oh, man, check her out. I'm in love. Down, boy. We're still on the clock. Yeah, and yes, Channel 4 used our bridge jumper footage in their promo. That's an extra $50. Yeah, so fine. Hope she watches that pretty little backside of hers. It's a full moon tonight. All the better for business. Hell should bubble up and say cheese anytime now. Sorry to startle you there, ma'am. We hear there are a couple of mean customers hanging around the neighborhood. You seen them? It was a police officer. Not that I know of. I'm afraid I'll have to take you in for questioning. Get the rope and pulley. Oh, so he's not really a cop. He's a fake, of course. Get the rope and pulley into the alley. I think we just got ourselves tonight's main course. And call the police. Wait, why you want the police? Like, you're not calling nobody. Where you running to, darling? I just want to say hello. Say hello to this. Boom. Jeez, what was that? It sounds like just around the corner. Let's go. Didn't I tell you this was going to be good tonight? We'll beat every video crew in town. And give it up, lady. You're insane. And you are dead. Blam, blam. Not so fast, honey. Help me, please. Help me. Like, oh, say your prayers, cockroach. Hey, let go, asshole. Like, his jacket gets ripped and all that. And Frank, no, wait for the cops. And miss all the fun? Oh my God, it's her. Frank, over there. Quick, give me some light. So because he is shirt ripped as far as they think for a second. Again. So yeah, the stalker just stumbled into all this.
Really? Okay.
And that's our hero, by the way.
Is the stalker?
Yep. Like I said, and again, the whole point of this book is going to be how the media influences things. And this came out in, what was it? 97.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yep. Man, was I seeing things? But yeah, just look at that ripped up jacket. It looks almost like a hero with a ripped up trench, doesn't it?
Right, it does. Like he's got a cape almost.
Yep. Hey, buddy, you okay? What the hell happened? His whole face is gone. And he was after that, and the girl, his partner, just took off with her. Hello, did you check out the arm? Happy Jack? Man, if it is, we really hit the jackpot. Cops said their body count's higher than the Hillside Stranglers. Get a shot of him. Oh, man. You know what this is worth? Every station in town will kill for this. And that ain't all, pal. I got the guy who offed him on tape. You know, the cops have been after these maniacs for a long time. Careers have been ruined. It'd be a shame for something so significant to get caught up in city politics. I'm with you. Give me a blank. And take good care of it. You've got the devil himself there. Hey, Morin, turn that camera off. Detective Ballin said no pictures. And then let us leave. We're losing business just sitting here. Don't worry. There's plenty of blood out there for all you vampires. Not with a sawed-off shotgun, you don't. And I'm not criminal. I'm not criminal. I robbed 7 times. Police always too late. I need to protect myself. Not with a sawed-off shotgun, you don't. Wounds to the face and chest. Weapon still in his right hand. In his left, a piece of fabric, possibly from the shooter. Small black button attached. A molded pearl-like texture. Hey, get out of here! You said no picture. You didn't say anything about sound. Okay, let's be real here. I find it hard to believe you guys don't have any of this on tape. You saying you don't trust us, detective? You burned me before. Look where it got you. Come on, we all know who we have back there, but I need you to sit on it for 24 hours. This hits the tube too soon. We'll never find the girl. Alive, that is. And in return, it's yours, exclusive. As far as anyone else knows, it's just a routine shooting. Deal. Hey, it's Mike Miller. Maybe we should sell him the tape. No, why help that blow-dried underpants model? Let's go to someone who can use the bump. I don't believe you're doing this to me. On my last show, I owe the fans my best tonight. Jerry, you do honestly believe I let you on and you air this? Come on, Ed. What's the big deal? It's topical news. News? Didn't you read about the priest who was enjoying corporal punishment just a little too much? Like, I'm not going to debate this. I will not have you spanking nuns on television. It's a legitimate reenactment. You really believe that, huh? You know your problem? You don't think big. I want to go national. I want to go worldwide, Sydney. I want those Oprah dollars. This discussion is over, Frank, and Morin's on his way over with some hot take, and I don't need you hanging around. What? I don't have a security clearance, or are you still carrying a torch for the guy? Oh, please. You want me, don't you? You ache for this flesh. Oh, how I'd love to be a fly on the wall around here. Funny, that's exactly how I think of you. Now get out! Way to have it your way, boss. Intercom. He's hit the inner speaker. Thank God. I'll be glad when this jerk's TV show is gone. Let the radio people deal with him. Good to see you too. Sorry, how are you guys? What you got? What would you say to have one very dead Happy Jack killer? I'd say hallelujah and slap it in the VCR. What happened? Murdered an hour ago, grabbing another girl. Should we really be doing this? Shh. If I can get my hands on that tape, we can kiss those nuns goodbye. Like, who got him? Some poor bastard in the wrong place at the right time. Popped him with the guy's own gun and took off. If I hurry, I can get it on the air right now. Hold on, Amy. We promised Ballion we'd save it until tomorrow. No way. Every station in town will beat me to the punch. This is the only tape there is, I guarantee. The story's going to be huge. Like we'll even throw in some wild audio from the mop-up. You got yourself a deal, boys. I just hope the lid stays on this until airtime. Uh-oh. Like, I'm telling you, Frank, I've got a great feeling about this. That bit of tape could be our ticket back on top. On top of what? I'm not interested in journalism if all it means is ass-kissing and sweeps. I'm a newsman, not a businessman. I'm sure your ex would agree, judging by all the back alimony you owe. Not funny, Ray. Look, look, I know you. If KNFO asks you back, you do it in a second. It's in your blood. This video's gypsy life ain't for you. Oh, come on, eat up. We're celebrating. It's that girl, the way she looked at me. So helpless. Can't get out of my head. All right, listen up, kitty week. This is Delman with a special report. A killer is dead and a hero is born. Oh, God, I think I just lost my appetite. In order to cover this breaking story, tonight's Salute to Me has been canceled. So donations will still be accepted through the 800 number on your screen. Now to our top story. Time for all you Dell maniacs to rejoice. One half of the feared Happy Jack killer is dead. I love it. For 3 years, the police have failed to nail these lowlights. And in one night, a potential victim turns the table in what I call an epic act of courage. Here's a guy who single-handedly wrestles a gun from a scumbag killer, turns it back on him, and saves us millions in court costs. He should get a medal. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Black Pearl. That's not even our picture. He doctored the hell out of it. He yanked our credentials for sure. Damn it, Amy promised. Maybe it'll be okay. Please, God, let it be okay. This is Mike Miller at City Hall. The story that was first reported last night by KNFO's Jerry Delman has really touched a nerve in the city. Crowds have gathered here to voice their support for the mysterious vigilante who has caused a furor by leaving behind a calling card of sorts, a single black pearl. Meanwhile, the local shopkeeper involved in the incident is being arraigned on gun charges just inside. Order! An order! My court reporter cannot hear the testimony with all this shouting. But this is wrong. What happened to me? I'm a good American citizen. Yeah, you should be out looking for the girl. I'm sick of being scared every time I open the door, you know. I said order. Now, the fact remains, you are charged with in possession of an illegal assault weapon. How do you plead? It's like a joke or something. The cops can't do a thing. Yeah, vigilantes. Oh, wait, it's like a joke or something. The cops can't do a thing. Yeah, vigilantes rule. That's Beavis and Butthead. You see it?
Dude, that is fucking great.
It just dawned on me. That's why I had to redo it. Yeah, vigilantes rule.
Right. That's great. I didn't even notice that first.
Yep, like I look at the eyes and all that.
That's freaking perfect.
I plead. I not plead. I tell the Black Pearl is magic. He comes to protect the innocent. Beware, beware. Yeah, jail the criminals, not the victim. I'm not going to warn you again. I will have order. Now, did the court reporter get all that? Every word. All right, break it up. This is an unlawful assembly. The Black Pearl, the Black Pearl. You know what I heard? He's some kind of rogue cop, sick of having his hands tied up by the law. I heard he's like a ninja master or something. They say his son was killed by criminals. So why didn't he save the girl? Don't worry, he will. Extra, extra. Kevin? Hello? Yeah! I gotcha. Hey, did I call it or what? Devin's show was amazing. They decided not to cancel him after all. Look, he's promoting tonight's show right now. He wants the Pearl to call in. Oh yeah, what a cutie, huh? Another heart attack at an S&M club. That you naughty serial girl killer. Ha ha. That's gonna be great. Hey, there's the footage from the security camera inside that store again. Babe-o-licious, huh? The Pearl should have swooped her away. Really? So, what do you think the cops then do to him? You know, if they found him. The Pearl? Charge him with murder, knowing them. Yeah, maybe it was an accident. Yeah, right. So why do you leave that Pearl behind? That was no accident. Think so? People are so fed up. It feels great to see one of these punks get a taste of their own medicine. Well, you know what they say, revenge is the best success. He not only stole the tape right out of my office, he betrayed my best video source. They won't even return my calls. And now you reward him? I thought his show was canceled. You saw the overnight and nights. People are interested. That's pretty admirably. The response to our Black Pearl victim wish list has been overwhelming. This is so irresponsible. You're glamorizing this beyond belief. We don't even have all the facts, and you mythologize the guy with that name, the Black Pearl? It wasn't even a pearl. Yeah, but who'd be afraid of someone called the Black Button? Mr. Sullivan, this is my defining issue. Nightline had the Iranian hostages. CNN had Desert Storm. Court TV had OJ. Don't take away my Black Pearl. Go on, Frank, give her a call. There got to be some explanation. Sure there is. It's money and ratings above all else these days. Look, now she's running security footage again. That poor girl. How many times will we have to sit through this? Right, now, I'm just wondering, how am I going to pay for my kids' braces until we get our badges back? So police are downplaying the episode, urging the mystery man to come forward on his own. Don't worry, honey, we'll find your mommy. I want every agent available. Fly him in if you have to. We got to act fast before this gets out of hand. Oh, he just takes a whole bunch of stuff from Radio Shack. Again, see, he would never have done this if it wasn't for the media sensation.
Right. Yeah, if they hadn't stepped in and made it bigger.
Yep. Again, I do think this is a clever idea.
Right. It is.
Pick up. Hello, it's me. Pick up. I know you're there, loser. Hey, turn your TV. This Black Pearl thing's on every station. Delman's really spouting off. By the way, did you see the new hologram tricks box? Way cool. Oh, jeez. Our subject tonight, people are weasels. Give me a call. See, I knew KNFO management would cave. They're as spineless as the cop. Did you hear them? Please, Mr. Pearl, sir, come down so we can lock you up for doing our job. Pathetic. This guy's supposed to be a Howard Stern type, of course.
Of course, yeah.
And he won't even comment on the girl. Like we're supposed to forget her? Hi, Jerry. How's it going? Love your show. Hey, did you know that Nostradamus predicted this whole thing? We gotta take action because the system won't. You got that right, pal. Hi, love the show and love this whole Black Pearl thing. When are you going national? As soon as they ask me. Thanks for calling. Hello, you're on the air. Liberation is at hand. Hand. Hey, can the James Earl the James Earl Jones impression, will you, pal? When the moon rise, so shall the Black Pearl, and with the morning light comes justice. Whoa, I got goosebumps here. I hope you're right though, buddy, because that's exactly what we need. A twisted hero for a twisted world. Oh wow, look at that getup.
Okay. That's one way to do it.
Yep. Lie down, boy. I don't need your skitterish. What was the boss on one of his binges again?
Mhm.
Hey, what the dang? It's horrible in the barn. Come quick. Look, taught his food to keep him distracted. Oh, it's only gone an hour. Who could have done this? My whole family. Good Lord. What in God's name? The boss. My baby. No. What? Ah. Oh, let me get you all in focus. Then we can party. If it weren't for you, my cousin be here to play. Oh, getting into it, huh? You're making daddy all hot. And shall we go for a take?
It's freaking creeps.
You're safe now. Ah! Forgive me. I'll tell you everything I know. Just don't hurt me. It's time to end the sorrow. I have what I need. Sheriff office, open up! Is it true the victim is the second Happy Jack killer? The caretaker said it was a demon that killed him. And can you comment? Wait, what about the girl? Where is she? Can we talk to her? All right, people, back up, everyone. We'll have an official statement for you soon. Right. Here it is. And darn, the place is already swarming with cockroaches. So, we aren't getting in with our press badges anyway. When does that ever stop me? Hey, how's it going? Want to give me a hand with that latch? Nice try, moron. Detective Balance throw the book at you if he even knew you were here. Hey, you tell that Nazi. Come on, Frank, forget it. Let's go. Hell. Later, constable. Look, if we just stay out of Ballin's face until he cools off, I'm sure. Oh no, Frank, what are you doing? No way I'm walking away from this story. Come on, man. You know me in Heights. Treating it as a routine homicide. The 3 adult females were drugged, but not sexually molested. Oh, Lord. Look behind in the house. It's her. Her who? And who her? The girl from the market. Hey, what is this? They're dressing up a cop to look like her. And who are all the suits? And what? Why would they send a decoy by the press? And what are we gonna do with this? Like we have a choice? Come on, Stefan. It is the other Happy Jack killer, isn't it? How'd he die, man? Oh man, this is unbelievable. Maybe there is a God. Well, I really shouldn't say, but he was so full of soda and sodium and posidol, it was practically coming out of his ears. Wait, it gets better. When they taped his mouth, they found another Black Pearl. He's real. I knew it. The cops can't even find these jerks, and this guy takes them both down in 2 days. Woohoo! Oh, I think that's supposed to be Dan Castellaneta. Woohoo! Hey, you guys catch that in that recreation on Delman last night? The Pearl bends the guy's gun right back in his face. He's got super strength. Steroids, I say. He's a rogue cop pissed off at the world. He's not the only one. The city council's ready to make Black Pearl the chief of police. Wait a minute. You guys, now is it the Black Pearl or just Black Pearl? Are you loving this or what? For those of you who missed my exclusive interview on the show last night, I'm here to tell you he's real. Mr. Delman, don't you think it's irresponsible to fan the flames of vigilantism? Let me tell you what's irresponsible: to not take a stand. A stand I call Jerry Delman's Pearl Watch, premiering tonight at midnight, right after Cheers. Oh, don't tell me this guy didn't jump on the bandwagon. He is the bandwagon. The show was great. It was really great last night, Jer. Because you want to know why? You're the only one who really understands the Pearl. Excuse us, Mr. Delman has a meeting. And hey, Jer, And who do you think he should kill next? Can you speak and get him to speak at my victims' right meetings tomorrow? He's the hero of the dark, a stalker of the night. Hold it right there, Delman. I got some guys he can kill. They're in alphabetical order, but he can do them in any order he wants. You reckless little punk. I ought to haul your face right over to the FCC. Forget it. You're not worth it. With any luck, you'll be the Pearl's next victim. What are you, jealous, Moran? This boy's hot, and you're not. Can you believe? And the shoe spa? He stole a tape right out of my office. Forget it. I got something new to show you. Hope this place is secure now. Weird, huh? We were thinking maybe she's in witness protection. The story just gets more interesting. Every porter in town is out looking for the wrong girl. How about you go find the right one for me? Work for KNFO again? I don't know. Or you could just hand it all over to this moron. Excellent boy. You ready to hit the streets? After you.
Definitely don't want to hand it to that moron.
Yep. What do you think they're up to, boss? Who cares? I don't have time for these, Luther. Mr. Delman? Do you have a minute? How'd you get past security? Mr. Delman, if you consider the enviable merchandising position in which you currently find yourself, t-shirts are where the money is. Hi, KW McCoon. Have you had lunch? I'm a busy man. Lena, get their cards. I'm Drew West of Worldwide Concerts, Inc. I have one word for you. Pay-per-view? Cha-ching! I like that sound. You want to call it a night? People are only recognizing her from the security tape. 2, please. Oh yeah, that Black Pearl babe. She's cute. Don't know her though. Go ask Mama. Frank, where have you been, sweetie? Good and God, Ginger cream her jeans when she sees you. Hi, girls. It's Frank. Frankie, come give us a kiss. Are you sure? I think she might live around here. Oh, the Pearl girl, huh? You're the second guy in 2 days asking about her. He had a bit better picture, though. Someone else was looking for her? Who? Just some guy. Could have been her father for all I know. I sent him to Patty's place. Patty knows everyone. Thanks, Ginger. I owe ya. And who could be looking for her? The cops know where she is. That's what's bothering me. I got a bad feeling about, hey, that's our truck! He broke into it. Let him go, Frank. He might have a gun. What the hell would anyone want with our logbook? I thought maybe she was in trouble with the IRS. The guy with a real suit and tie, attaché, the whole bit. Thanks anyway, Patty. Oh, and we like to keep this low if we can. Too late, man. It's everywhere. Frontier justice, or the only way. Tonight on Geraldo, a citizen strike back on an all new Jenny Jones, Black Pearl wannabes on Action News at 6. Enter the Find the Pearl Girl sweepstakes on Jerry Delman's Pearl Watch tonight at midnight. Hello, it's me. Pick up. I know you're there, Lusa. And obviously a very sick individual, venting his frustrations through violence. And she can come home when I say it's safe. I'm not giving this Black Pearl nut another shot at killing her. It's me, Steven. Hey, I'm thinking of going to Delman's show tonight. The first 50 people get free Black Pearl hats. Want to come? You're getting this all wrong. What are you talking about? I gotta go. Sexually repressed owner, part of a vicious gang, a serial killer himself. Where the Black Pearl buys all of his ammunition. How does he compensate for his sexual impotency? A dangerous criminal in Heroes Clothing. No! So, what do you think of this so far?
I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's creative. Exactly. It's definitely different.
And I gotta say, feels more realistic than Kick-Ass.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it definitely seems like more of a lived-in world. Has a lot more going on.
And it fits the 90s especially.
Right. It does.
It really does. Yeah. Come on, Frank, loosen up. Have a beer. Enjoy. So what do you think of Nadine? Jeez, Ray, you know I hate setups. I thought I already met all of Dolores' friends. This one's a masseuse. And Gene, I told you to watch your brother. Frank, did you know Nadine used to write you fan letters when you were a reporter on KNFO? I had a huge crush on you and Gabe Capelin. You look tense. How about a shoulder rub? Oh, well, sure you don't want that beer, Frank? And Robbie, either come outside with us or go to bed. It's late. Ma, I'm watching Jerry Dillman. I've been very naughty. Spank me again, my sweet Pearlette. And cable down again. Good evening. I'm the one you call the Black Pearl. I can still see Mark actually playing the character.
No, I don't either.
Well, and I did not ask for this. I just know I have to use what fate has provided me. Hey, you guys, get in here, quick! He's back! And to right a wrong, to finish what I have begun, of course. Frank, quick! He's everywhere! Whoa, check him out! Awesome! Where's that signal coming from? Oh, God, no. Oh, man, I hope Lucer's watching this. I will not be used or distorted by those with agendas of their own. Ring. State your message now. Hello, it's me. Pick up. I know you're there.
What the hell?
But I digress. To those who would prey upon your fellow man, beware, for this is your fate. I can't take it anymore. I told you where they're all buried. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? And so justice is done for the families of the dead who have closure, for the predator who received more mercy than he showed his victims. But beware, my work is unfinished. I will come again in the night. And so, there.
Oh, shit. He is ready to go.
Are we on the air or not? I don't know, Ray. You ever feel like you're falling into a deep, dark hole, only you keep hoping it will never end? Because and what's at the bottom can only be worse. Elsewhere, on airways were seized and the city mesmerized by the man dubbed the Black Pearl by local TV personality Jerry Dillman. This bizarre story that has touched a nerve. The still unidentified vigilante is now being lauded by many for ending the 3-year reign of the notorious Happy Jack killers. A forced confession in a daring raid 2 nights later provided police with a blueprint revealing the location of the 8 remaining victims. Our baby's at peace now. God bless the Black Pearl. The FCC is calling for on the broadcast, quote, an act of terrorism, unquote, and vowed to take swift action. Would have been eligible for a citation had he stepped forward. It's now being sought on 2 counts of murder. Lucer, you there, Lucer? Where are you? Right on time, boss. First delivery's already out. Looks like the next one's going to be late, though. So put on another shift. Sure, I'll get right. Who could that be? Yeah? Doink! What the hell? Oh, look at that.
That was cool. I like that.
Wahoo! Instant crispy critter. Sweet, huh, kids? The city's biggest drug lab. Gone in an instant. You gotta love it. The neighborhood's been trying to shut that place down for years. Cops won't say, but my sources tell me that the Pearl himself has taken credit for this one. And the thanks I get for the city, they stick the FBCC on my ass. Makes you sick. At first, I thought I was wrong about this Pearl thing. Maybe it was some kind of goofball one-off. Wrong. Let me tell you, folks. Now, he's real. And what do you think? Dial 1-900 he's real or 1-900 he's fake. Let your voices be heard. Okay, we gotta go. Tomorrow's Darlene's gonna reveal our "You Pick the Victim" poll result. And look at her over at the tote board in her little outfit. Ooh, baby. So keep your eyes open, my little pretties. Who knows what he's plotting out there right now? Urge all charges be stricken, considering my client was one of the 13 victims of last night's explosion. It was a meth lab. Those drugs were killing our kids. Order. I will not tolerate another outburst in my courtroom. He's talking like they were the victims. They were victimizers. They deserved exactly what they got. What about our rights? Order. Bailiff, remove these spectators. The court is only considering the issue at hand. Did the court reporter get all that? Uh-oh. Lucer, we need to talk. I called you. Where were you during Delbert last night? What do you mean? Lucer, I thought I heard a phone ring during the Pearl's message. I mean, I don't know who and no what I mean. This is all crazy. that girl in the market tape. She looks an awful like your, your camera buddy from across the way. Or maybe not. It's all happening so fast. God, this Pearl really means business, huh? Hey, like the hat? It's kind of hard to wear around here, though. The cops are pissed. Talk about going from hero to zero. He was awesome on Jer, wasn't he? He sounded just like the Claude Rains Phantom. Want to come over and watch something? I just got Facts of Life go to Australia. Maybe I'll perk you up. You look sick or something. I thought I told you. I got mugged again. No biggie. I've been busy. But yeah, I'll be done soon. Real soon. Luther. And Luther, no show for lunch again? Something ain't right with that boy. And hey, McVicker says your chemical inventory is incomplete. He wants to talk to you. McKiverkin took my route. And now we got to deal with the bean counters and keep up with the overload? Excuse me. I was wondering if you might be able to help me. I've been hired by a family whose daughter has been missing for nearly a year. We believe she may have come to this area to become involved in the adult film industry. That's Steve. He's the porno king around here. As if, Smitty, you're such a perv. I've never seen her. Listen, cover for me, will ya? I think I ate some bad egg salad. What a zoo. So much for trying to contain this thing before it gets out of hand. I hope you have something solid for me. Not really. No leads on the Pearl or the victim. But get this, we're not the only ones looking for her, which makes me positive we're on the right track. Yeah, but ever since the van got broken into, I can't decide if we're the hunters or the hunted. Frank, line 2. Don't talk, just listen. Meet me in the City Hall cafeteria, ASAP. I'll recognize you. No cameras and come alone. It's about the Pearl. There he is! Hold it right there! Freeze!
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? A low-budget vigilante number that was already in production. A quick rewrite, 2 days of reshoots. Bada bing, bada boom, they got a movie. Bada bing, bada boom, they got a lawsuit. Not really. You see, that first image of the Black Pearl at the market, arguably in the public domain, became, with a few airbrush alterations, a copyrightable logo. Unfortunately, we don't own the story. This is all so sad. So many people are hurting. It's too bad the disenfranchised don't have a legitimate spokesperson. Shut up, Lena! Maybe she has something. Research shows public support is massive, but tentative. If public emotions could be channeled into one all-inclusive event, which you owned outright, I've been going after chump change. And exactly. You could have a real cash cow in your hand. A cash cow? That's all I've ever wanted. And thanks for coming. This is just a hunch, but this is Guy, kind of a loner. He knows everything about this Black Pearl case. Details, that things started going missing. Chemicals, syringes, needles, even access computer files. People are talking inside job. You take me to him right now? Better. I got his home address. Ask him about his secret toy chest. No one knows what's in that thing, but don't tell him I said anything. Deal. He's got a little audio thing. Of course, Mr. Moran. I know who you're. I know you're from the TV. You want to see my Stevie? Come in, Maury. Bring up a glass of tea. Wrong guy.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't tell me you have celebrity friends. Could we talk someplace private? Sure. Use his room. Go right up. I'll bring Mel Mars. I'm gonna guess this is your room. It's kind of messy. Maybe we should go downstairs. Well, what do you want? I want your help, Stephen. Help find this Black Pearl. Why me? You do seem like a fanboy. And if we find the Pearl, we find the girl. Girl? I like you, Stephen. I think I'm starting to get a handle on you. What do you mean? We all have our little secrets, right? Like J. Edgar Hoover liked to cut loose now and then. So where did you hide your secret life, Stevie? Please don't open that. Sorry, no time to be polite if... Oh my God, it's her. She moved in my buddy's neighborhood a while ago. We just took a few pictures of her. We didn't mean anything. I remember the story. The underage porn star. She was about to testify when she just disappeared. I thought for sure they killed her. You're leaving already? I brought Kay. Sorry, gotta run. Remember, Stevie, not a word about this to anyone. Luther, Stephen, pick up. You won't believe what's going on. Everyone's looking for the girl. First, some investigator came by work. Then Frank Morin was here at my house. I couldn't handle it. I'm too weak. I told him where she lives. Please, Luther, please pick up. Great. And thank God. Oh no! And there's the pizza. Rhonda, never mind. I'll get it. And let's read Yertle the Turtle next. It's Miss Emerson. I'm Frank Moore, and I know you. You're a reporter. How did you find me? Shouldn't someone be here watching you? I walked right in. They're here, and you better go before they see you. Listen to me. I'm not the only one who knows where you and where you are. You could be in danger. Give me 10 minutes. Yertle's under the bed. I'll get him. Rhonda?
Yertle the turtle.
Yeah. What the? You gotta be kidding me! And Andy? And where is he? This way! Check the closet. He sometimes play in there. Rhonda! Mommy! Thank God. Hold on here. Oh, look, he's just still in his boxers. Quick, let's go. Tita, no. What about Rhonda? We can't just leave her. It's too late for her. We'll call the police from my place. Andy's finally asleep. Listen, I called the cops, anonymously, like you asked. I'm not going to push, but when you're ready, I think I deserve some answers. Sorry, I just can't stop crying. Rhonda was everything to me. She saved my life, and I can't believe she's gone. Oh God. It's funny. You do everything you can to protect your child. In the blink of an eye, it all crumbles around you. He's never seen me like this. He must be scared to death. Well, he's too young to be a film buff. I don't even remember making that one. Look at my eyes. No matter how much makeup they piled on, they couldn't hide it. I was dead inside. So I guess you know my story. You are the hotshot reporter, and vaguely, underage porn queen flees investigation. Is the headline I recall. Why don't you bring me up to speed? It's almost a cliche. Runaway Catholic with a rebellious streak. Was 15, in love, or so I thought, and eventually a raving cokehead. Rhonda was my sponsor in rehab. She was the one who made me realize I could save a lot of girls from the kind of pain that nearly killed me. So why didn't you testify? God, I really wanted to nail those bastards. There were threats, of course, but I didn't care until what? I found out I was pregnant. Suddenly the threats seemed different. I guess I was worrying for two. When Rhonda couldn't change my mind, she came with me. It's been almost 3 years, but I've never felt so grounded and, well, happy. The Black Pearl. You don't think he's some kind of mob hitman, do you? I don't know. So confusing. I need a breather, even if only for a day or two. I'll do what's right for Andy. But you know what I'm talking about. I saw that picture of your son trick-or-treating. What grade is he in? Ninth, I think. He starts in September. Stay tuned for Pearl Report. We begin our team coverage tonight with Mike Miller at what has been dubbed the birthplace of the Black Pearl. Mike, never stop egging this guy for Christ's sake. I don't believe anyone's still watching this. Novocaine, drugs, in other words. Thank you, Dave. Tonight we return to the market where it all began and where the organization formerly known as the T-Bows or Take Back Our Streets have gathered to officially rename themselves the Pearl Patrol. Earlier, I asked their leader why. Why not, chump? And why not, chump? You don't live on the streets. You don't get it. The Pearl's making things happen. Tonight on Delman and the top lieutenants from some of the heaviest gangs have agreed to work on a truce. We call that progress. The police may disagree. It's been reported more than 600,000 was left at the scene of the meth lab bombing, along with a note from the Black Pearl himself. Why hasn't this been turned over to the authorities? Hey, we gave him the note, and we're very grateful for the money. Those were drug profits, and the Pearl specifically requested a homeless center and basketball court be built in place of the lab. Your critics say this should be accomplished through the official channels. How do you respond? If we used normal procedures, we wouldn't have enough money left to paint a fire hydrant, and even that would take years. This way, it goes directly to the people who need it most. Kind of a Robin Hood twist to this strange story. All right, that keeps getting stranger. While dozens of incidents across the city have been attributed to the Pearl, police discount most of them in the event. It's clear that this mass marvel has made its mark. Amazing. Gun sales skyrocketing. Is this a trend? And that's right, Mike. And it's no more evident than here at the Howard School of Self-Defense, where attendance is way up thanks to their Pearl Protection Plan. Even my outfit has been clearly influenced by the jubilant, even giddy atmosphere here in this ultra-high crime area. All the merchants are grateful, but I felt I should honor him in a way that reflects my gratitude. So I decided to make him a sandwich, the Black Pearl Club. It's bacon, lettuce, and liverwurst on rye toast with Russian dressing. Delish. Yes, it seems people are all over town are weighing in on this particular topic du jour. Writers, I don't like to speculate, but I will say that he clearly hates women. He's a passive submissive in everyday life who has to put on a costume at night to vent his rage. And writers, I couldn't care less about this putz. It's ludicrous. The non-event of the century. Some people would do anything to get on TV. Patience? And if you're going to build a utility belt, you kind of should know chemistry and stuff. And professors. I'm not entirely convinced the designation Black Pearl refers to his ethnicity. However, even our own mayor, we can't condone frontier justice, but any charitable contribution is to be applauded. I wouldn't be playing here at the Victim and Open if I didn't believe that. Finally, in an ironic footnote, the Black Pearl's biggest booster, caustic TV newsman Jerry Delman, was fined $750,000 today by the FCC for exhibiting a, quote, reckless disregard for public safety. When we return, a surplus of marshmallow peanuts turned vaccination day into an unexpected feast at the Sumbleweed and Trailer Park. And Luther, it's Rita at work. Judge Elliott says you're holding up the DeFalco deposition. He wants to know if you're going to be taking any more sick days. Call us back. Welcome to Newsmakers Today. Our very own Jerry Delman, whose show Pearl Watch has been canceled by station management pending the outcome of his troubles with the FCC. Jerry, this might be a very difficult time. Let me tell you, Jim, it's been a royal pain in the butt, bordering on an outrage. I've been with KNFO for 6 years. I made this station, and this is the thanks I get. And Michael, and they're even leaking old clips of an obvious attempt to smear me. I mean, give me a break. I arranged that Michael Jackson appearance at the Cub Scout Jamboree years before the investigation. I spent my career knocking those flaunting journals off their high horses, and the fans love it. Who else had the guts to ask Jeffrey Dahmer the tough questions? Jeffrey, boxes or briefs? And they yanked my press pass for 6 months after that one. When I asked for it back and to cover the Pope's press conference, they looked at me like a turd in a punch bowl. Whatever happened to free speech? I'm the people's reporter, which is why the rally out at the beach this Saturday will go forward bigger than ever. This isn't just for my fans, but for fans of the Constitution. Everyone's invited. Call it a celebration of community pride, with much of the proceeds going to charity. There will be food, music, voter registration booths, and for every handgun turned in, a free margarita. The Coconut Suntan people are sponsoring a bikini versus song tug of war. The Christian Youth Association is going to torch a big old pile of porno, and Robbie Knievel will jump on his stunt cycle. Oh, and the exotic animal petting zoo, so bring the kids. Don't forget, Saturday from dusk till dawn. I'll see everyone there. Wow! He goes from talking about freedom of speech to a big promotion for this event.
Right. Robbie Knievel.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy.
Charming to the end, aren't you? I give you 2 minutes of light airtime to say a dignified farewell to you fans, and you turn into a shameless promo for your sleazy beach party. The potential for disaster is enormous. If this blows up and blows up, it could scar the city for years. Gee, I never thought of that. Lucky for me, I don't care. We have a responsibility here. You're just ringing the dinner bell for every nutcase in town. Hey, relax. This thing's turning into something that could really do some good. I really don't think you're giving Mr. Delman the credit he deserves. Shut up, Lena! You just can't stand to see me succeed, can you? This rally will give me just the bump I need to send me into the stratosphere. How do you sleep at night? There you go, fantasizing me in bed again. I'm flattered, but I gotta go. I'm a newsmaker now. Oh, I suggest you give this rally extensive coverage. We're calling for the Pearl himself to show up and unmask at midnight. Toodles! Rooftop, so he's doing his own research, getting some bulletproof Kevlar, climbing equipment, shirts for the skin volleyball tournament. Great for sweeps. What do you think? Smile, this one's for the flyer. That was the mayor. He's flying in for the rally. Mr. Delman, Time Magazine are on the line. No topless. The cops are already cooperating as long as we keep their recruiting booths near the stage. Besides, between the Jose and Huervo limbo contest and the Chili Peppers and playing at my pagan king coronation, I'll be surprised if anyone is still dressed by midnight. Yeah, sidebar. I want hard features. 2020 is covering it from start to finish. Call me back when you can promise a cover. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got Hugh Downs on hold. Yes, sir. The event may be free, but the merchandising and video rights are strictly Delco Inc. And line 2, Mr. Delman, is about your city permits. Yes, Mr. Delman, your occasion has been approved, but the site is now 2 miles north of the pier. It's just logistics, more parking, more restrooms. This one. My parents met the Black Pearl, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. Hey, no need to explain, my friend. You guys have been terrific. No problem. Uh-oh. Just an unforeseen complication. I've already done the roommate, but before I can finish, enough. I want her gone before the trial, and we don't have much time. Now, if you excuse me, my guests are waiting. What the? Well, what have we got here? I think I caught me a Black Pearl. Too bad I ain't impressed with celebrities. Yeah, he's just a normal guy.
All right.
I knew you turned out to be nothing but a weenie in a mask. Wee! Angel fly. Over here, honey. Frank, we need to talk. Goody little group. Let's go inside. A lot has happened. We were right all along. This guy's more stalker than vigilante. He broke into Tina's apartment and bagged the first innocent bystander of his career. We barely got out alive. Man, I'm sorry, but you're going to love this. And what I have as close to an address as we're going to get. Staking out the mama boys really paid off. Burning his trash in his bathrobe at 4 a.m. was kind of a tip-off. I grabbed some of the leftovers. Oh my God, that's me on my balcony. This is so creepy. Someone's been watching me. The #1 fan, no doubt. And from the angle, we can narrow it down to a few houses on the bluff across from you. Ready for a little door-to-door groundwork, partner? Give me a break. I can barely keep my eyes open. So get some rest. I'll get started and call you if I get lucky. What's the rush? Are you kidding? The rally starts in 6 hours. I'm guessing this guy has an big ego and won't be able to resist attending his little Lollapalooza in his honor. Maybe we can catch him in the act. Be careful. Hey, and how can I go wrong in my lucky sneakers?
My lucky sneakers.
Must have been a killer party. I'll say there'll be 3 more passed out behind the greenhouse. And so close, I can practically smell them. I just need one piece of physical evidence. No, Frank, don't do this alone. Let me call my contact at the police department. I'm a big boy, Amy. Remember? Jesus! Bingo! Good Lord. Where do I start? Huh? Oh. Hello, Frank. Hey, you don't understand. I'm your friend. Well, friend, I've spent 16 years in criminal courtroom, and I've never seen anyone do serious time for killing an intruder. If you truly are my friend, then maybe you can help me. You're making a huge mistake. You don't want to hurt me, and I know you don't want to hurt Tina. Don't even speak her name. I had her all to myself until you came along. You think I killed her roommate, but you're wrong. Too bad my only witness speaks baby talk. Let's see how this fits now, shall we, Frank? Remarkable. So interested in others, yet you neglect your own son. You're pathetic. You don't even realize your obsession with Miss Emerson has exposed her to the very people who want her dead. You're not worthy, my friend. She is a goddess. Anyone home? It's the police. Sleep tight. Be right there, officers. Sorry to bother you, but we're looking for a reporter who might be in trouble. White male in his 30s. He was last seen in this neighborhood. Nope. Can't say that I've seen him. You guys look familiar, though. I work at City Hall. I've seen you in the cafeteria, right? Oh, yeah, sure. How you doing? Well, except for a little fender bender, things are going great. I'm running the follow spot for Jeremy Delman's rally tonight. No kidding. You know Jerry Delman? What's he like? Well, he's not going to be happy if I'm an hour late. I don't suppose I could bribe you with a box of donuts into giving me a ride to the beach. For Jellyfield, I'd take you to Vegas. The trunk of the patrol car's full, but I think we can stuff this baby into the back seat. It's a little heavy, canned goods for the homeless. Hey, what about that Morin guy? Should we keep looking for him? They said keep our eyes open, not canvas door to door. Luther, we need to talk. I was just leaving. Luther, everything's starting to make sense to me now. I'm scared for you. You don't realize how close to disaster you are. It'll have to wait. I know you're the Pearl. You're not kidding, are you? Just give me 5 minutes. Be right down, officer. And just brewing a pot of coffee for those donuts. Maybe you haven't been following this like I have. There's Pearl wannabes coming out of the woodwork. I mean, just today, some goofball shot up a weenie world and blamed it on you. Justice is hardcore. You don't know how bad you're screwing up, Luther. They want to fire you at work. We're buddies, right? I can help you. I know about some abandoned salt mine just outside of town. We could build a fortress. Huh? Let me be your partner. I can modify my Eldorado, the Pearlmobile, and call me Gemstone. You're nuts. The die is cast, even. By this time tomorrow, I'll have passed into legend. Luther, please don't. I can't turn back. What the? Hold it. Officer, please. I'm looking for my friend, Frank Morin. You're already canvassed the area, pal. He ain't around. Now, could you kindly move your truck? Meep, meep. You beeping? It's probably Delman paging me. Let's just get there as fast as we can. Hey, Francis, let's do the siren thing and show Luther what this baby can really do. As ready as I'll ever be. Kenny Dantley here with the 12 noon traffic and weather update. If you're headed out to the beach, look out. It's a virtual gridlock on every major thoroughfare. We're looking at 103 degrees combined with brutal Santa Ana winds, making for one blistering Saturday. Back to you in the air-conditioned studio, Tawny. Thanks, Ken. It isn't just the heat drawing massive numbers to the beach. Crowds headed for Jerry Delman's Unity Day rally, initially predicted to be upwards of thousands, have mushroomed, and then some. Scores of overheated vehicles have shut down the 152. It's a mess down there. Everywhere I look, people are abandoning their cars and making their way on foot. We spoke to the highway patrol earlier, and apparently not everyone is a happy camper. This kind of heat just makes people feisty. We've had scattered fist fights and over a dozen arrests already. My advice to those thinking of heading to the beach, stay home. We also spoke to our chief of police and to Mayor Falvin. The so-called gang truce is taking place tonight. And taking place tonight is not only ill-conceived, it's downright reckless. I'd like the mayor to explain his support. Well, I can't apologize for the new sense of civic pride. Oh no, never has the city been united by a single noble cause. The boogie for charity! That's the Mayor. For a closer look at today's festivals, let's go to Rebecca Shaw, live at Ocean Beach. And thanks, Kenny. As you can see, it's like a carnival out here, and the crowds are ready to party. Jugglers, magician, and a battle of the bands, puppet shows, petting zoos, even sword swallowing lessons. There's really something for everyone. Jerry, you've said that much of the proceeds will go to charity. That's got to feel good. I am moved, Rebecca. Look at the diversity of this crowd, from Viet vets to the campfire girls, bikers showing their 4-H club that their tattooing techniques, bodybuilding, sharing their tanning oil, and posing for, well, pretty much anyone who will let them. We have recruitment booths for the police, the armed services, the shiners, you name it. And I want to thank you, the good folks at Griff's Tavern, for their unique turn in your weapons cocktail lounge. Mayor Flavin said it best. This is one time when guns and alcohol do mix. And may I have a moment to mention responsibility in journalism for KNFO to overemphasize one trivial incident at the Up With People concert. It's just shameful. We never authorized an invocation of Lucifer by the Church of Satan or anyone else. You're talking tempest in a teacup. There's something in the air, Rebecca, a rebirth that no batch of tainted corn dogs can erase. And Amy, thank God. I just listen. Frank's in trouble. He's missing. Maybe dead. I need you to run a check on one Luther Jophith Drake, 525 Laurel Avenue. This is our man, Amy. We found the Black Pearl. Ray, slow down. Where are you? Never mind that now. It's Frank. It was at Drake's house. I found his camera. You know he wouldn't leave it behind. What the hell are you guys doing? Breaking and entering? I just saw the FBI profile on this guy. Its head's in the refrigerator time. I'm on. Just call your police contacts. Now, I found blueprints, a diary, and get this, a receipt for enough TNT to level a city block. I'm scared, Amy. The Pearl's last victims finally broke his pattern. An innocent bystander who just got in his way, just like Frank. Ray, shut up and listen to me. The cops are sure the Pearl will be there. They're going to shoot to kill. We got to find Frank. And come on, step aside, people. Let him through. Thanks, guys. I owe you one. Come on, Frank, answer your phone. Quite a setup you got. Great sound system. Pretty nifty having the whole show pre-recorded. You know, we have a little showbiz background, too. We are technical advisors on Car 54, the movie. I missed that one. Hey, there goes your beeper again. Say hi to Jeff for us. You've been in a sword of my side since the start. Now you're going to help. Shall we let them twist slowly in the wind? Luther, I know you didn't kill Rhonda. You've got to give up. I'll help you. Oh, yes, we're friends now with so much in common, like our taste in women. You left her alone, Frank. That was a mistake. Think about what you're doing. Everything I've done has been distorted by charlatans with their own agenda. Not this time. With one final act, I not only bypass bureaucracy, I go out in style. Time to get to work, partner. This is one historic day, my friend. It's about empowerment of the disenfranchised to show them you're willing to control your own destiny. If you won't make it better, who will? You, police, and you police the police. The firefighters have the pyro pornos nearby under control. But let's not blow it, folks. Letting the animals in the petting zoo lose was not so not cool. This is about the spirit of giving. So give and give and give. Some more. But remember to save $19.95 for a soon-to-be collectible commemorative video. I was hoping you might have, and he might have called you. Ray, where's Frank? I was hoping he might have called you. I found the Pearl's diary. He's been watching you. I just can't seem to run away, can I? Oh, and it's rarely. It's grotesque, even for the city. Oh, God, let it be Frank. Frank, is that you? I'm sorry. He's indisposed at the moment. Listen to me, you freak. If you hurt him in any way, hurt him. On the contrary, I decided to make him my Robin and tune in to the 11 o'clock news. You can't miss him. Music, the carousel. Keep the door locked. I'll be back. As the sun sets slowly in the west, the magic moment is at hand. The mayor will be here to accept our check for nearly $50,000. You set the agenda, my friend. You grab their attention. Next week, a town meeting with Ted Capel. We've gone from nowhere to Nightline. God bless America. What the hell? Attention, citizens. Feast your eyes. Glut your souls. I am the one you call the Black Pearl. You have been deceived. Delman is a fraud. He pledges a fraction of what he will earn from its $1 million pay-per-view deal. Uh-oh. Get the limo. And those shoes. Frank! And step on it. They'll keep out of the way and keep filming. All units are in place. Take aim and wait for my signal. After tonight, I will be no more. I thought I could change your lives. I was wrong. You've got to do that yourselves. Take this blood money. You are reborn. Frank, I'm going to get... How did he? Oh, no, he climbed up the ladder. That's how. Frank, I'm going to get you out of here. What? Don't shoot. Hold your fire. Who the hell is that? Anyone got a clear shot at the Pearl? Jesus, I got to do something. People, please listen to me. You're going to get him killed. All you ever want to do is right a few wrongs. Don't let it end this way. Think of the caring and the sharing and the good. Let's trash him. Ah! You fool. You left her alone. I want him taken out fast and clean. It's over. Give yourself up. Why bother? I'm already dead. And easy. It feels like the roof's going to give. This isn't going well. Going somewhere, Delman? Easy, will ya? It's an airman. Jesus, look at this mob. We're going to have to fight our way through. Come on. Uh-oh. Now we're worried. No, please. You son of a bitch. This is becoming tiresome. It's over now. I won't hurt you. I know that now. I've seen your journal. You need a doctor. No, my vest blocked the bullet. Not that it matters anymore. It wasn't meant to be this way. If all the world were just there, would be no need for valor. Shh, don't talk. There was more to this than we thought. They were going to make sure you didn't testify. Lucy's been following your case from the beginning. The DA told me someone was manipulating this case. It must have been him all along. People who wanted me dead suddenly disappeared, like that man whose brakes were tampered with. Gifts and money showed up whenever I needed them most. It was all for you. Your courage inspired me. I felt I was part of your family. I'm not like everyone else, but I won't apologize for trying. I realize now it was never meant to be. Remember me fondly. And please, don't judge me too harshly. Frank, you can't just let him go. We've got to do something. Way ahead of you. Ray, give our friend Nathan at Air Cargo a call. What are you doing? He needs a doctor. After all, he was my guardian angel all along. Okay, I can see also why they changed the they undid the nudity.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's hope I catch him before the cops do. Show me a hero and I'll write you a tragedy. So said F. Scott Fitzgerald. Show me an ID and I will write you a citation. So said the police department as hundreds were detained at tonight's Delman debacle. Is he dead? No, he isn't. But he needs our help. There's $500 in it for you if you will. We got to move fast. Everybody's looking for this guy. Yeah, we all long for easy answers. Luther Drake was a man who tried to give us some solution, misguided perhaps. He was a real quiet guy, you know, a loner. One way to Boston, please. Round trip, one way. I'm going to be spending some time there. He just wanted to be somebody. Is that so wrong? And does the trunk go too? No, that's going air freight to Acapulco. And hug that kid of yours for me. Hey, and Frank, you're doing the right thing. Well, they say it's never too late to make amends. And he was such a polite young man. He always said good morning. He was a nutcase, pure and simple. Perhaps, but there are deeper lessons to be learned. We fed each other, those who seek publicity and those who report their stories for ratings and profits. And we all must share that responsibility. But we can retrieve one simple pearl of wisdom amidst all the chaos and confusion, and that's the irrefutable fact that this is KNFO breaking news. Team porn and born Queen topples mobster. Film at 11. Plus an exclusive first look at that two-headed turtle that is Chelsea zoo officials in a tizzy. All that plus Fritz and Fred on KNFO Action News. Stay tuned. So how was that?
I thought it was pretty cool and pretty unique for what he did.
Yeah. And the fact that he wasn't the main character, really.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely could have like tried to hog the space, but he definitely just gave room for everybody else to do their thing.
I'll be honest, I prefer this over Kick-Ass.
Yeah, kind of.
It feels
totally different.
Very different.
Oh, it is, but the similarities are there too still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got its own unique.
It's like a bit of a different idea, though, and
Oh yeah,
and he is, on that same line as Kick-Ass and the vigilantism.
yep.
But it's really, really different, really cool.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I will say though, I think that bit of the end, like, oh, he's been his guardian angel. What do you think that was? Do you think that was an ass pull, or do you think that was intentional?
Nah, I think that was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of had to backtrack.
Lazy writing.
Right.
A little. Like, it felt like a last-second attempt to redeem him.
Exactly.
Because I think they realized you can't end it with, like, him being, like, a creeper and all that.
Exactly, you can't have him be the creep stalker that turned into a hero because he was at the right place at the right time. That's still
That was the
kind of
best
weird.
part. That was the best part with the start, though, at least.
Yeah, no, that was a really good job. I
Yep.
honestly think this is better than some of the other ones that we've gone over. Some of
Yeah.
like the Marvel and the DC ones.
Yeah, the artwork was good, too, by
Yeah.
H.M. Baker.
I
Yeah,
love the art. The art was really
it was
my type of art.
it was cool.
Yep, and what do you think about the pearl design overall?
I don't know. I'm like half and half. I think it's really goofy, but at the same time utilitarian. Like it's a little goofy, but it works at the same time.
I'd say the one part that really broke immersion was the explosion at the drug place. It's like, okay, I get he got chemicals, but there's no way in hell he had that many chemicals to do that.
No, exactly. That would have been a lot.
That was the one part that I call BS on. Everything else I could buy, but this was the point where you're just like, what?
Right. It's like, okay, now we're getting a little bit outside the realm here.
Yeah, but it recovers fast.
It does. It does.
Yep.
Like I said, he did a good job. Like for it being like a one-off type thing and it being like Mark Hamill thing, I think it was pretty cool.
Yep. And I gotta say, Delman, he got what he deserved at the end.
Oh, for sure.
That he
Absolutely.
But only in the 90s could we get away with this. We could believe this big of an event. Nowadays, no way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is pure 90s, isn't it?
It is though.
Some of it still holds up, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I'm
the
a-
media aspects of everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is. I'm talking about this big event. I mean,
Yeah, no, that definitely doesn't really hold up. It's a little excessive. It's like Spring Break, but porn or nudity or whatever. Like it's just
I get all the different things they have there and all that nowadays. Yeah,
all right.
but
Yeah.
any more thoughts from you, Steph, on this?
It's giving like, I don't know, like a almost like Where's Waldo type feel.
The artwork here, yes, definitely.
Very, and even like, oh, where is he? And then we're gonna all group together and wait for him and all that. It's very interesting and unique. I wouldn't
Yep.
say like my favorite, but it's up there. It's fun. It's goofy. It's different. There's something like the amount of exposition and writing is,
Yep.
writing could have been a little bit better, but the art is really fun and the concept is really cool.
Right.
It definitely feels like a screenplay, an adaptation of a screenplay, doesn't it? Like everything here feels like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It feels like you could definitely transform this into a movie or a screenplay.
Exactly. And okay, this I also didn't get this part here. It's like, what happened? Did he get launched?
Yeah, right. It's like you can't really tell from the angle.
Oh wait, that's what happened. He got knocked. Like, wow!
How did we not even notice that though?
You can barely tell.
Right.
Black Pearl for president.
Yeah,
You see that?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they did a good job of like trying to make this its own thing and kind of keep it away from what everybody else was doing at the
Right.
time.
and even nowadays it would still hold up, I think.
I think, yeah.
I think so. I think most of it would at least.
Yep, and I can see why Mark's been trying so hard to get this made into a movie. Even he was ready to direct it and everything.
Oh, really? Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yes.
I mean, nowadays he's a bit too old for it, but I would still love to see this.
Right. I think if they did turn it into a movie, it would probably have to be somebody else. But
Well, I can still see him directing it at least.
oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, but yeah, the fact is, I also do like how, again, each character, it felt like a series. Actually, I gotta say, if I had to compare it to something, it's comparable to not Pulp Fiction, but that whole movies that have multiple different plot lines going on at once.
Right.
Because you had,
like Sin City type thing.
Right.
yeah, like that. But yeah, and so it definitely felt like something read by a comic fan, didn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well,
Yeah, definitely more fanfic than anything.
Right,
Like
yeah.
it is.
definitely. Well, that's all we've got for this one. Thank you both for joining me. Thanks everyone else. Mark Hamill, if you who watched this, I hope you enjoyed our coverage because this deserves more love, doesn't it?
It does.
So much more love.
Yeah, it should get more attention, honestly.
I didn't look for reviews. All I could find were those all, like Goodreads and everything. It's like,
really?
yeah, there's barely any reviews, maybe a few articles here and there, but this has been so ignored that it's like, come on, this deserves more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, but again, we'll see you guys all on the next one.
All right. Thanks for having us.